Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Battleford's RCMP are investigating a shooting that happened this morning near a high school in that city. Multiple shots were fired in the area of Douglas Avenue, causing property damage, but no one was injured. The suspect was reported running from the area with a firearm. RCMP have issued a secure and hold action by the school staff as a precaution to keep students safe. Police are still looking for the suspect. If you have any information on this incident, you're asked to call Battleford's RCMP at 306-446-1720 or Crime Stoppers. Well, with the continuing decline in the energy sector, there is certainly cause for concern as the activity in the oil fields around Lloydminster decreases. Job losses are inevitable. But is it as bad for the economy of the border town as it once was? The price of oil fell below $40 this year, the lowest in 6 years, currently hovering around $45, and with indications that this downturn is perhaps more severe than some of the others had been. MLA Richard Starkey notes diversification is a key as other economic drivers become essential.
Other areas like higher education, Lakeland College is an extremely important economic driver in our community, as well as the retail sector. I mean, we have far more retail opportunities in Lloydminster than we once did.
Well, everyone has been affected somehow. The president of the Lloydminster Chamber of Commerce says it's definitely some more than others, and they're used to the cyclical trend of the oil industry.
So are you talking to a lot of the companies have been here for so long, they've seen this before. So I mean, it's not a surprise. It's not good, it's not fun, but we'll get through it and try and come out ahead as we have in the past.
Winter adds it's a good idea for businesses to strategically place themselves to come out ahead once we get out of the slowdown. Queen Elizabeth II is now the longest reigning monarch in Britain. People in the border city are celebrating Her Majesty's many visits to Canada through a royal exhibition at the Cultural and Science Centre.
This is a 1953 coronation vase. It was made again in 1953 to celebrate the Queen's coronation, and 13 were made by a British pottery manufacturer.
A Queen and Her Country exhibit documents Queen Elizabeth's 60-year reign and showcases artifacts and memorabilia to commemorate her tours through Canada. Artifacts range from buttons to fine china to a centennial horse blanket.
It's been extremely successful. We have a lot of people coming in with their own stories about the Queen because she's visited Canada quite a bit. In 1959, she actually visited 91 locations across Canada.
Her Majesty even made a visit to Lloydminster in 1978. The museum saw more than 900 visitors in July, and staff attribute most of the traffic to the exhibit.
A lot of Canadians are from the United Kingdom, so they sort of have that relationship with British culture, and they have this fascination with the royal family, and the Queen usually is the focus of that.
The exhibit, which has been on display for more than the last 2 months, is now wrapping up. Queen's Tea is the closing ceremony and will be held on Sunday. Tickets for the event are sold out, but the exhibit runs until the 19th. Moving on, it's a sad day for many in Lloydminster as a very important member of the community is saying goodbye. Johanna Green has been a driving force for multiple sclerosis in the region and has done so for many years. Tricia Khan was there for her emotional farewell as close friends and colleagues showed up to say their thanks.
It's not every day one gets the opportunity to make a positive change in the world. It takes a unique individual devoted to their peers, community, and of course, a special cause. Johanna Green is one of these individuals, and she works hard to make this world a little better.
It is both a tremendous responsibility and a huge honor to be charged with the ability to have a role in making a difference in people's lives. And it's amazing how in doing that, those people make a difference in your own life as well.
Over the years, she's helped those who suffer from the serious disease of multiple sclerosis. And by giving so much to the MS community, supporters came to show their appreciation and to give her one last hug.
Jo has become a very, very dear friend to me. And yeah, it's going to be sad that you just can't see her every day or just give her a phone call. I mean, we'll still be in touch, but it's just going to be different.
Her passion, love, and success has echoed throughout the regions, and those who know her best are sad to see her leave.
She's so thoughtful and caring and always puts everybody first. This is hard. We're going to miss her a lot, but we're also very excited. She has a wonderful opportunity to help out our organization in a big way.
She's been promoted to a new position in Edmonton and looks forward to continuing with the success she has had in the border city.
It's just been so remarkable to be part of such a core of people who are all dedicated toward the same cause, united in the fight against MS, and it's been a true honor to be a small part of joining them in that fight.
Krisha Khan, Newcap News.
The Hope for More Festival is underway at the Battle River Ranch Camp, and a popular kids show is coming to Lloydminster next week. Heather Clagus is in with all the details in this week's edition of What's Happening.
This weekend is a very busy weekend in our area, and underway right now is Hope for More at the Battle River Ranch Camp. One of the guest speakers you'll have a chance to see if you head out tomorrow afternoon is a gentleman by the name of Rob Smets. He's a former world champion bullfighter. He broke his neck 3 times and still continues to be a rodeo announcer. Plus, he's bounced back from a tragic death in his family. He has gone through a lot of hardships, but he has quite an inspirational story that he will be sharing there this weekend. And I think you'll learn a lot from him. I was lucky enough to talk to him earlier this week, and he's just an incredible man. So if you get the chance to go out and see him, I hope you take that opportunity. Also part of Hope for More this weekend, local musician Kenny Mack, and his talent has just grown over the past few years, so it'll be a real treat to see him if you head out to Hope for More this weekend. Next week, it's going to be a busy one at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. Coming up on Thursday, the Bubble Guppies Live, ready to rock are on stage. So if you've got little ones, they're going to absolutely love this show. There's an afternoon show and a Thursday evening show as well if you want to head out to that. Also at the Vic Juba coming up next Friday, Going to Graceland, a chance to see Paul Simon's album live on stage performed by some great musicians. Just a couple of shows coming to the Vic Juba Theatre next week. Get your tickets at the Vic Juba Theatre box office. Do you remember that hit, Call Me Maybe? Of course you do. You're already singing it in your head. Well, Carly Rae Jepsen is back with a brand new album called Emotion. It includes her new hit song, I Really Like You. If you would really like a copy of this album, it's really easy. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the hit music. This weekend, Bud Miller Park is going to be host to a number of different walks. Coming up tomorrow, there's going to be 2. In the morning, the Parkinson Alberta Step and Stride will get underway at 10 a.m. And then tomorrow afternoon at 3, that's when the annual Walk of Remembrance will take place here at Bud Miller Park. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Clagus, and that's what's happening.